We're here in El Paso, Texas, interviewing drivers, executives, and vendors with Mesilla Valley Transportation about their upcoming participation in Run on Less, Messy Middle. Mesilla Valley Transportation was a participant in the 2017 Run on Less, and in this year's event, they'll be operating an international LTE equipped with a Cummins X15 diesel engine. MVT has a long history with fuel economy as a focus. Let's hear what they have to say about their recent efforts.
What we do works and we don't cheat. Because remember, I am the king of fuel mileage. We actually got the fleet to 9 until e-logs, and it took me down to about 8.3. And over time, with all the emissions changes, this morning we're at 9.20 on the company fleet. No one's even close. I think the manufacturers are doing their best to make things that will sell and be more efficient. The motors are so much better. There's all these things that get in the way, but we keep finding little ways to just keep, and a lot of it's getting inside the head of the driver. You know what I mean? You can only make the truck so perfect, but then you got to give the person to not want to feel that power all the time, not want to just take off like a bat out of hell. You can program these things in. We do better programming. We do all these things, but the driver has to want to be part of the game.
Drivers, ultimately, in my opinion, are the most important part of this company. We have great drivers here at Mesilla Valley. They're the boots on the ground. I don't drive a truck every single day. I'm not out on the road. If a guy comes up to me or a lady comes up to me that's driving a truck and they give us some feedback on what that truck is doing or something that we can improve, we're going to look into it 100% because they're out there making the needle move. We need to give them the back end support. So I would say working with the drivers it's a partnership here at Mesilla Valley.
Well, the good thing to make a good MPGs, we can run until 2,000 miles with no fueling. So when we depart, we just one time fueling. This means we have 1 hour for advantage to the other guys. The other truck companies, they stop probably 3 times and we just fueling 1 time. We run slow, there is no breakdowns. 45,000 pounds and you run 70, for sure, you're gonna have a blowout tire. We avoid that. This aerodynamic is very high to those guys because in this, if you drive like me, you pick up until 12 point something. So it's make the difference, the aerodynamic.
Everything that we do, our efficiency, I guess, from the outside looking in is fuel economy, right? We're trying to fine tune everything that we do. It's in safety, it's in operations, it's in maintenance. One of the reasons that I'm here is I sat down with Royal Jones in my interview and I saw that was the driving force behind how he does business and how he is as a person. They're hard to find nowadays. That was a huge selling point for me to even come here to Mesilla Valley because it is, you put forth the effort and you get a little bit better every day. Royal says, hey, get a little bit better every day. He doesn't want C students. He wants everybody to be an A student. That aligns perfectly with what I'm about and with what everybody who's successful here at Mesilla Valley is about.
We try not to mirror off of Mesilla Valley. They're unique. They have their own speccing and their own ways of thinking of how to save fuel economy on it. So a lot of the fleets actually study Mesilla Valley and they try to grab as much information so they can better their fleets. If they understand our engine and how the technology is changing and why, then I believe that we sell more red engines. I'm excited. I love changes. Technology is always changing and I've been blessed that I've been part of it.
We want to achieve emission standards. Obviously, that's our number one goal. Compliance is the key, but we want to do so without sacrificing fuel economy. So with the EPA 27, we've been doing extensive field testing with Mesilla Valley. They do have one of our field test engines in their trucks. They've been running that. We've been getting data from it. And we love their input and partnership in this because they're very involved with field tests and like to be involved with them because they want the cutting edge technology. And obviously it helps to have a truck as you get to see how it performs. Real world, they get to see everything. So we're running the current model. We were putting the next generation beta model into one of their trucks, which is the refinements that we put in for the next test. So that will be going in shortly, but they'll continue to run that engine.
MVT Solutions has been great to partner with, obviously, because we can go and put something on a track or put it in a real life environment so that we can get the empirical data on how whatever change we have is going to affect our equipment. But if you're not looking at fuel economy and looking how different things, mud flaps, aero kits, what's your rear end ratio, are you direct drive, are you overdrive, if you're not looking at your horsepower rate, if you're not looking at all those things, you're falling behind.
Oh, it's better at night because there is no traffic. Because for get a good MPGs, you have to less stops, Just keep rolling. I teach them drive 55 first, be patient, don't follow too close the other guys. And the first thing, well, the main is, because if you have a blow tire or with a one tire, you lose the whole MPG.
Every time a truck and trailer come through, we're trying to identify not only, potential violations, but we're trying to see, hey, is there a tire configuration that's going to affect our fuel economy? Is there, maybe a loose skirt or something, or something that's minorly damaged or that we're missing that's going to affect our fuel economy, or it's going to cost us down the road? So our safety lanes is an integral part here. We do about 2,000 or more pieces of equipment a week. It obviously varies by week, and it varies by time of day of week. But we get pump a lot of equipment through our safety lanes. We get a lot of really good inspections, and our drivers, a lot of them, their home base is here in El Paso, so they get to do their 34-hour reset here at home. Operations does a phenomenal job of routing guys back through so that they can spend that time with their families.
I'm most proud of our people, and I'm happy for the people like Roberto. 25 years here. He can go drive anywhere, but he's been here for 25 years. I'm really just proud of the people here that, Alan Derringer, he's been here longer than we've been here. I mean, MVT will be 44 years old in January. He's been here like 46 years before we called it MVT. Monica's been there 18, 20 years. Noemi Aldana's been here 35, 36 years. Been a lot of people have been here 15 to 20 years. I actually have, I think we're at 1,700 trucks, but we have 1,900 drivers. I have 350 drivers that have over 1 million miles here.
For me, the good day is when my trainee learn very good backing, and he be accustomed to the road. He say, hey, I love this profession, I'm gonna stay here. And sometimes they tell me, I'm gonna be a trainee like you. It's for me very happy.